Hi, this is the analysis of Nathaniel here. I'm talking about, no, for this video, I'm talking about Metal Gear Solid Ground Zero. You guys will remember this game, 2014. It was that short 2 hour game for a game that they were charging full price for. So it was kind of, one of those letdowns. So again, if you guys watching, the usual like, share, subscribe. Thank you guys very much. Like for all of my new subscribers, I really appreciate it. Continue to watch the videos, share the videos, like the video, and again, comment for feedback. Like, I want feedback on my videos. So yeah, and subscribe bottom right, just right down here, like to the bottom right. And for my channel, like again, I love to analyze games. I analyze games, talk about games, old games, new games, all PS3, PS4, PS2, 360, PSP. Or eventually, too, I'm gonna get like into PS5. Like when I get the system. So, Metal Gear Solid Ground Zero. Now, Ground Zero had the problem. The game was only like 1 hour and 45 minutes. The story, like for the story, and it was very disappointing. It was disappointing, and because the game had so much potential. If you guys know the Metal Gear Solid, like the newer ones, it's what I love about it. It's just the mechanics and the physics, the overall attention to detail, to every movement that you make. Whether you run, whether you walk, whether you crawl, whether you're behind cover or you're shooting a gun, picking up a gun, it feels so realistic, such a realistic feeling game, and as well as the mission structure. The one mission you gotta you're in Cuba, this U.S. prison or whatever, and then you gotta kind of like Guantanamo Bay, and then you gotta free prisoners. So yeah, that's a mission. Now that's the only mission in the game basically. It was the only mission in the game, and the problem that they were charging full price for it, which is very problematic and incomplete. Basically, they like a sort of half. I don't know, like an incomplete experience, just an incomplete experience completely. And one of those huge letdowns. When I finished the game the first time, it's like, that's all? Is that all? Like, come on. But I saw like there are people that are so good at stealth, like really good. They did speed runs of 20 minutes, 15 minutes speed runs of the whole, and that's the whole story. So it's like 15-minute story. Like what the hell? Now, thankfully for me, I did not pay. Well, I got it out. I got this game about 6 months after I came out, so I paid only $20 for it. But uh, you know, I feel sorry for those that paid the full price, $40 American or $50 Canadian for the game. So again, it's one of those letdowns. And Konami or Kojima, whoever did it, whoever was, whoever convinced that decision, they deserve a massive L. That's a huge L, like an hour 35 minutes for a full price game. So yeah, and it's a shame. Again, the mechanics, like I said, some of the best mechanics in a game that I've ever seen. And the a great thing about the physics of the game and the overall graphics is that like it's raining now, and the raining, and you can see the rain kind of damping like on your clothes. It looks so realistic, like you'll be almost like you're looking like at a real life video of somebody like in rain, or you're seeing somebody in rain, or yeah, so realistic, very realistic. And the graphics for the time is really good. It's up there with in my opinion, it's up there with the Red Dead 2s, or Horizon Forbidden West, the recent one, or Uncharted 4, or a God of War 4. So it's up there. It's a very graphically great game, beautiful, stunning. Now, the good thing about it is that Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain. Look on my channel. I did videos of Phantom Pain before. Had great moment. It's basically this game, but it's the full game. It's a full 20-hour experience. So Yeah, yeah, you got Phantom Pain. That's the one you want to get, and it basically looks at what takes place after this. So again, the story again, nothing to chew on here. There's hardly nothing. And if you guys know the Metal Gear Solid stories, right? It's very confusing. It's very philosophical. You got a lot of political corruption and military pieces. These people, and corrupt organizations, and the past is kind of mixed up like with the future, or did this happen before this or this. It's a huge confusing mess, the story. But the dialogue is a top notch, voice acting top notch, and at overall, like sometimes like the overall theme of the story, the philosophy, it actually draws you in, like the villains draw you in. So yeah, and again, a Ground Zero with like had something called the reflex mode. So this is a gameplay feature where somebody looks at you, like some sort of soldier or whatever, and then before you get alerted, your perception of time changes for you to be able to kill that person before they call back to the base or whatever. So it was a very interesting feature. It's a very good feature, very useful feature. But it made the game easy, but you can. I'm not sure if it was in this game, but in Phantom Pain you can turn off the quick reflex or fast reflex mode. So yeah, Ground Zeroes. I believe there is arcade modes, a few, but it's just within this area, and that's another disappointing too. You're only in one area. You're only in one area. Huge disappointment. Like huge. Like come on. And Metal Gear, you're going in jungles and buildings, military buildings, and all over the place. If you guys know Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain, you're basically in the desert and it's huge. You're in Afghanistan. Then you go to Angola, West Africa. It's you see like the safari. It's beautiful, but the fact that this was only in one area, that's a huge letdown. And so yeah, Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes, and again, super short, way too short. Needed more. Needed another. If you ask me, it needs another. It needs like 10 hours at least, 10 to 12 hours of really showing us what happens before Phantom Pain. But again, the cutscenes are there. The small, they're few. Very few cutscenes, like really few. But mechanics good, the gameplay good, and the mission structure fun. You can see the potential, but it being short and they're charging full price for the game. And you could see it was really starting to open up the opportunity for, you guys will know, across the last 10 years or so, microtransactions are becoming more common, and pay to win methods, and games coming out half done or not done at all, or incomplete. It was kind of opening. It was kind of opening. The door for those opportunities, which is bad, which really pisses a lot of gamers off. So, but you know what? Looking back, like I'm glad that we got Phantom Pain the full experience. Thank you guys for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you.